All right. Let us grab a ball. Tennis ball, racquetball, whatever you got. Let's squeeze it 3 times. In one hand, move it to the other. Squeeze 3 times. Move it back, squeeze again 3 times. Other hand. Roll it around. Interlace your fingers and squeeze. Excuse me. Breaking my voice. Let go and bounce it. And just catch it with either one hand or 2. You can do 2 or 1. And then toss it up and catch. Meanwhile, you're assessing your feet because in 3, 2, 1, we're going to drop the ball down there, put it between the toes and the heel, and squeeze down 3 times. Go up to the knuckles. And squeeze on each going across. Rotate on the heel. Across the knuckles. And roll it down the bones to the top of the heel. And scribble. Now I know Diana has a voice clearing technique that I've seen her do, but it is a very high-pitched sound that you probably don't want to hear me make. So I'm just going to do that. 3, 2, 1, and reassess. Move the ball to the middle of the other foot and press down 3 times. Go up to the knuckles, press down once, going across. Rotate on the heel. Slide it down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Get that ball out of the way. Reassess. And shake the tree. And 3, 2, 1, center. Nice deep breath. Twist at the waist and swing the arms. Three, two, one. And spread your legs a little bit more. Hinge at the hips. Go down slowly. Knees are slightly bent. Just hang there. Stretching those hamstrings and calf. Put your hands down and inch out a little bit if you can, and go into a pike or a down dog. Hold there, pressing the heels back, stretching those calves. Hold it. And I'm just going to turn to a side view. You're going to go down on your knees and do some cat-cows. Come up, chin tucked in, extend back if you can do extensions, and look up. Otherwise, just go to a neutral spine, meaning straight ahead. Keep it neutral and straight. Don't do the extension. We'll do two more of these. And let's slide our hands forward and stretch into a child's pose. Breathing deeply into it and coming up. Put one hand behind your head and turn to the same side. Other hand is underneath your shoulder. And then put that hand down. And get the other side. Come back to all fours. Hinge your hips again. Go back into that pike or down dog. And if you can, bring one leg around 45 degrees or however you can, and go down as far as you can, maybe to here, maybe able to go further, and do a pigeon. And come up, back up into the pike, tuck the other leg under. Again, just whatever's comfortable for you in terms of stretching those piriformis muscles and hips, and go down if you can. Hold and come up. We'll go around on our back. On our back. Sole of one foot on the floor. Cross the other leg so that the ankle is at the knee. Pick up the leg with the sole on the floor by the thigh and pull. And bring it down. Get the other side. And down. Roll over so you're on your stomach. And cross one leg across your back. So the sole is on the floor. Or not, whatever you can get. And then go the other direction. You may feel it tight in the hamstring. I know I do. If you do, just shake it out. Come back in. Come up to all fours again. Put one foot with the sole on the floor. Put both hands inside the foot and come up in the world's greatest stretch. If you want to progress this, you can come up on your toes or you can stay down on your knee. And come back down. Switch positions on your feet. Again, both hands are inside the foot. Come up. And back down. And let's stand up. Flex and go up over our heads and back if you can do extensions. Come up, go to one side and then the other. Center and come down, pausing at the chest, pushing out, bringing the hands down, behind the back, and up. And up a little more, and down. Cross your arm across the body at the throat and push on the elbow. Practicing your balance, maybe 90% of the weight on one foot and 10 on the other, or picking it up slightly or a lot, depending what you're comfortable with. Do the other arm. Bring them down. Let's shrug. And roll back. And forward. Take one arm behind your back, bring the other behind, and try to touch. If you can grasp with your fingers, do that and pull. And some of you, I've heard this before, but some of you may not have been here when I mentioned it the other day. If you can, bring a hand towel or a washcloth or a rag or an old t-shirt to do things like holding on to that if you can't reach your fingertips and pull. And you also want to bring a larger towel, and I'll show you why later for balance. All right, let's do the other hand behind the top of the head and the other one coming up from the bottom. Try to do the same. Usually one side is easier than the other. Three, two, one. Extend your arms and rotate in one direction. And then the other. Put the palm up and the palm down on the other hand and flip-flop. Bring your arms in and rotate your neck. And in the other direction. Let's nod. And go ear to shoulder. And let's grab a stick. Let's start by stretching those quads a bit. So pick up one leg by the toes and pull, also stretching the ankle. And then the other leg. And down. Let's row out in 3 circles. Well, let's make it 5. And then come back 5 times. And go laterally in one direction. And then the other. Pick it up over your head and behind if you can. And punch out. One last thing before we give your arms a break. Let's do some flip-flops. One more. And let's put it behind the back in the crook of the elbow and twist at the waist. Extend. Come up. Tuck in your chin. And peck. Like a pigeon. One more. Bring it up to your neck. Hold on with the palms, or you can put it in the crook of your elbows and twist the torso, but keep the head and hips facing forward. Bring it forward and just push out at a 45-degree angle in either direction, alternating. One more. Bring it in, flop at the wrists. Okay, today we're going to be doing some back to basics stuff, and I'm going to start with some lunges. So I'm not going to do the lunges forward. I'm going to do some back lunges. You might want to hold on to the stick for that, or if you feel safer with a chair or being at the side of a table or even a wall, and only go as far as is comfortable. The idea is to bring your leg back and kneel. If you you want to get your knee down to just above the floor or just to here, whatever feels safe to you. And hold on to a chair, side of a table too. Let's try to do 10. Do what you can. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we switch and do the other side. Just take a little. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can hold on to the stick with 2 hands too, if that's better, and 10. All right, put the stick to the side for a second. I'm going to do push-ups. Remember, there's many modifications on this. You can do it against the wall. Just come out, put your palms against the wall, and push in and out. Second variation, be on the floor, on your knees, all fours. Move your hands up a little bit. Bring your head and chest towards the floor. Keep your spine neutral. And then there's the regular push-up on your toes. So pick whichever one is best for you, and we'll do 10 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. And stay down here on the floor. We're going to sit down and lie back and do a bridge. Now, you can increase the pressure on the glutes, which is what you really want to reach, by putting your toes against the wall or a stationary object so that you're engaging your glutes more than your legs. And we're going to come up and do 10. And we're going to hold the 10 for 10. I'm up to, let's say, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And squat. Okay. So we're going to get up. And we're going to do the squat. And again, many ways to do a squat. most basic. Sit down in a chair, get up from the chair. Take your time doing it. Or just touch the chair and come right up. If you can get down, you know, there's this myth that you're only supposed to do 90 degrees. You can go lower than 90 degrees. And if you can, and you don't need a chair, don't want a chair, do that. And another way to progress it would be to hold a weight, kettlebell, a dumbbell. So whatever is comfortable for you, let's do 10 squats. 1, 2, keep the spine straight and neutral. 3, 4, 5, knees should be over the toes. 7, 8, 9, and 10. I switched the way I was holding my dumbbell because it was pushing my knees out. All right. So we're going to do bands today, and I'm going to do squats, push-ups, and another round of bridges using bands to show you how to enhance it a little bit. We won't do the lunges with the bands. So let's do some balance. Just want to do some standing on one leg, but a way to progress this is to introduce some instability. And again, I mentioned to folks the other day, if you can bring a towel, a beach towel, a bath towel, that's one way of doing it. Now you want to be next to something like a chair to start if you're going to do this, or hold a pole or a table. And we're going to start by just standing on one leg. You can go up as far as you're normally comfortable doing it. (11, 12, 13, 14, 15). And then, let me move to the other side. We're going to do it standing on the unstable surface. I'll introduce some other things that you can use, but the towel is something we all have, and start like this, and 1, 2. Always be close to something that you can lean on, maybe a wall. And again, don't do this unless you feel capable of doing it, but it is a way of progressing the one-legged exercise. It's okay to wobble at the ankles. That is the point. Your ankles are doing the work. And come down. So besides towels, I mean, some of you may have a yoga mat. You could use a yoga mat to do it. You could use, if you have one of these foam pads, that's what these are for. Or there's even ones with air in them that make it a little bit less stable. Whoa. But again, be next to something if you're going to use something like this. All right. So let's go back and do the other leg with the towel or not. Let's see here. And I think we need to stand on this leg without anything. And you may want to do it without a towel. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And now I'm going to do it with a towel, but what I meant before was you may want to just do it without a towel again. 2, 3. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you could have a pole too in front of you, whatever feels safe for you. All right. Let's put the towel away. Rub our hands together. Form a chi ball. Let it dance us around. Center. 2 deep breaths. Some ocean wave breathing. And we're coming down. Take 2 deep breaths. And open our hearts. Pausing. Nice deep breath. And exhale. Sending it out. Centering. 2 breaths. And bringing down heavenly chi. Inhaling on the way up. Exhaling on the way back. Stop that. And going down to bring up some earth chi. Nice deep breaths. And on this last one, gather up a whole bunch of that chi and send it out with a raucous aha! Thank you. And I better get down because my cameras aren't working. Everybody okay? Today, I've got the bands going. Well, I don't know what's going on with my screens today, too. Everything is different. All right. So if you're ready, we'll get our bands. And we'll start with the push-up, and I would use a light band for this. And again, whatever it was that you did before is what I would do now, whether it was against the wall or on one knee or straight out. Even if you did straight out on your toes, you might want to do this on your knees. So you put it around your wrist, come down, stretch out a little. Get objects out of the way that you might hit your head on. And let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's keep it there for a second. We're going to do 10 more. Just take a break. I will go to this side. And when you're ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3. 8, 9, and 10. I can tell you, did that one on my toes and I could feel a difference. All right. We're going to take a break, do something easy. You might want to use a heavier band. Some clamshells. So you put the band around your legs at the top of the knees. Go to your side. One leg on top of the other, 45 degrees. Elbow is under your shoulder. And just lift the top leg up. Hold for a second and bring it down. Ready? We're going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, and 10. Let's switch sides. Again, elbows underneath the shoulder. And straight out. And 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go back. Ready? 1. 7, 8, 9, 10. On the side. One, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, if you find your form falling apart, just stop before you get to 10. Once the form goes, cease. All right, we're gonna do some bridges. So lie back again. You could have your feet against the wall or not. Hands are by your side. Your band is still right above your knees. And we'll do 10 and hold for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Couple of breaths. And one more time. 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, we're going to end up with some squats. The band is going to be in the same spot, but you might want to take them off your leg and then put it back on. You might want to switch to a lighter band. I will wait until everybody is ready. Again, the band is right above your knees. And you can do whatever squat is best for you. You can do it sitting in the chair or touching the chair. Do it with a weight, whatever you did before. Or modify it by one step if you feel the band is adding too much resistance to the exercise. All right, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're almost there. One more set of squats, and we'll call it a Sunday. Nice couple of breaths. And let's go. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. We got some sweat going today. Varied the routine a little bit. Everybody good?
Great, Tom. It's Diana. Thank you.
Oh, good, Diana.
Whew, that was something. Thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome to, it's Labor Day tomorrow, so I figured I'd get some labor in a day early. Right?
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome. Take care, Mira.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, there you are, Lynn. How are you? Suzanne, I'm sorry. Hi. And
So
Linda.
there's class
Linda's here.
tomorrow.
Jonathan, good. Hi, how are you?
Class tomorrow?
There is class tomorrow, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be here. All right. Ciao.